So let us see the fifth unit, thin cylinders, spheres and thick cylinders, which was already discussed that if the thickness of the wall of the cylinder vessel is less than 1 by 15 to 1 by 20 of its internal diameter, so the cylindrical vessel is known as thin cylinder. So let us see the problems in thin cylinders initially. A very simple problem. A cylindrical pipe of diameter 1.5 meter and thickness 1.5 centimeter is subjected to an internal fluid pressure of 1.2 Newton per millimeter squared. Determine longitudinal stress developed in the pipe and circumferential stress developed in the pipe. We know the formula for longitudinal stress, which is sigma equal to PD by 4T, and for circumferential stress, which is sigma equal to PD by 2T. So P is the pressure, D diameter of the cylindrical vessel, and T is the thickness of the vessel. Okay, so now the first step is we want to convert everything in terms of millimeter and Newton. Okay, of course the internal fluid pressure in Newton per millimeter squared, therefore we want to convert the diameter and thickness in terms of millimeter. Okay, now the longitudinal stress equal to PD by 4T. So the pressure 1.2 and diameter divided by 4 into thickness of the vessel. Then we can get the longitudinal stress as 30 Newton per mm squared. Parallelly, the circumferential stress problem sigma equal to PD by 2T. So which is the same values, that is pressure 1.2 and diameter 1.5 and 2 into the thickness of the vessel, so which is 60 Newton per mm squared. Okay, it is a repetitive problem, guys, which was asked earlier during our semester examinations. So listen carefully. A water main 80 centimeter diameter contains water at a pressure head of 100 meter. If the weight density of water is 9810 Newton per meter cube, find the thickness of the metal required for the water main. Give the permissible stress as 20 Newton per mm squared. So in this problem, the diameter of the water main is 80 centimeter, that you have to convert it into mm. Then the H pressure head value, H value was given, that is 100 meter. Then weight density of water, that is 9810 Newton per meter cube. So find the thickness of the metal required for the water mains. So we want to find out the thickness of the cylinder. So stress value is given as 20 Newton per mm square. So here permissible stress, which is equal to circumferential stress. So we consider that as a circumferential stress, that is 20 Newton per mm square. So in this problem, the pressure value is not given. So from pressure head and density, we have to find out the pressure. Pressure P equal to rho GH, that is W into H. W water density, that is 9810 into height 100. So we can get the pressure as So initially that pressure in Newton per meter square, then we want to convert it into millimeter squared. So 1 meter equal to 1000 mm, therefore meter square to millimeter squared 1000 squared. So that is P equal to 0.981 Newton per millimeter squared. Now the question is we want to calculate thickness. So this is the circumferential stress, therefore sigma equal to PD by 2T. So T is the requirement, sigma value was given in the problem, then we were calculated pressure, then pressure into diameter divided by 2 into the stress, circumferential stress, then we can get T. So finally the thickness equal to 2 centimeter. So the next problem, calculate 1 the change in diameter, 2 change in length, and 3 change in volume of a thin cylindrical shell 100 centimeter diameter, 1 centimeter thick, and 5 meter long when subjected to internal pressure of 3 Newton per millimeter squared. Take the value of capital E as 2 into 10 power 5 Newton per millimeter squared and Poisson's ratio mu equal to 0.3. So first of all, either you can convert everything in terms of centimeter. So diameter of the shell D 100 centimeter, thickness of the cell 1 centimeter, and length of the shell L equal to 5 meter, which is also 5 into 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter, therefore 5 into 100 500 centimeter. Now internal pressure P is given as 3 Newton per millimeter squared. Young's modulus is given as 2 into 10 power 5 Newton per millimeter squared. Then Poisson's ratio mu as 0.3. So the first question is change in diameter. So the change in diameter formula is PD squared by 2TE into 1 minus mu by 2. This is the formula. Then P value is given as 3 into diameter 100 square divided by 2 into thickness 1 into E 2 into 10 power 5, 1 minus half mu, no, so half into 0.3, so we can get 0.06375 centimeter. Then parallelly change in length were asked. So change in length formula, so there PDL by 2TE into half minus mu. So for that the values are available, then you can substitute pressure value, diameter value, and length of the shell value. Then 2 into thickness into capital E into half minus the Poisson's ratio is 0.3. Everything must be substituted, then we can get change in length, which is 0.075 centimeter. Finally change in volume. So change in volume formula is original volume into 2 E1 plus E2. E1 means this change in diameter by original diameter plus E2 means change in length by original length. Okay, so this is longitudinal strain, this is called circumferential strain, like that you can take it. So change in diameter by original diameter plus change in length by original length. Then change in volume equal to original volume. First we want to calculate original volume. The formula for original volume is pi d squared by 4 area into length, that is original volume. Then you can substitute with respect to the values already given. Then change in volume equal to volume into that 2 into change in diameter by original diameter plus change in length by original length. Then we can get change in volume value as 5595.96 centimeter cube. So the next problem, a cylindrical cell 80 centimeter long, 20 centimeter internal diameter having thickness of metal as 8 mm is filled with fluid at atmospheric pressure. If an additional 20 centimeter cube of fluid is pumped into the cylinder, find pressure exerted by the fluid on the cylinder and to the hoop stress induced. Take capital E as 2 into 10 power 5 Newton per millimeter squared and mu as 0.3. So the length of the cylinder given as 90 centimeter, diameter 20 centimeter, then thickness T equal to 8 mm, which is 0.8 centimeter. So volume of additional fluid is 20 centimeter cube. So volume of cylinder, we know that pi d squared by 4 into L, which is 28274.33 centimeter cube. So increase in volume, change in volume is the additional fluid, that is 20 centimeter cube. So pressure P exerted by fluid on the cylinder is the first question. So in that the E value is given, that is 2 into 10 power 5 Newton per mm square, mu as 0.3. So we know that the formula volumetric strain equal to change in volume by original volume, that is equal to 2E1 plus E2. So change in volume is 20 and the original volume which were calculated by S, that is 28274.33, that is equal to 2E1 plus E2. So E1 formula, that is circumferential stress formula, PD by 2 TE into 1 minus half mu. Then E2 formula PD by 2 TU half minus mu. Okay, so the value of volumetric strain equal to 2 PDE by 2 TE into 1 minus half mu. Okay, so plus, that is 2E1 plus E2, that is PD by 2TE into half minus mu. Okay, so the values to be substituted and finally we can get the unknown pressure P as 5.386 Newton per millimeter square, because every values was already given. So let us find only the pressure. Then hoop stress, that is sigma 1 equal to PD by 2T. So we were already get the pressure value, that is 5.386. Then sigma 1 is equal to 67.33 Newton per millimeter square. Okay.